This is what I'm dealing with here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 chickens in the tree.
With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend this time in your head.
Hey everybody, I thought I'd talk to you today about, well, honestly, what we've been talking about. Oh, my light came on. I'm finishing up chores for the evening. I am getting ready to close up the chicken coops, and I realized that this is my 200th episode, and what a better thing to talk about than who you should be listening to. During our Mighty Network meeting last week. Oh, everyone else is in here? We all good? Everybody all good? Let me see. I don't know. I don't think you guys can see. It's probably going to be too dark. Yeah, it's a little dark. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think everyone's in here. Everybody's in here. We're all good. Okay, good night, everybody. So one thing I want you guys to keep in mind is you have the ability to choose who you listen to and who you don't listen to. Imagine this. Everybody that's in this space right now, they all want your attention because they all think that they are right and that they can help you. But the way that I'm really starting to look at it is it's like a room full of screaming toddlers that are all vying for your attention. All of them are convinced that what they have to say is the most important thing, that they need to be heard above all else because they have the answer. Well, they have the answer for them, and there is a chance that they may have the answer for you, but there's also a chance that they may not. I'll have to, it's so pretty. Hang on. You can kind of see it, but my colors are all changing. Getting the different colors of fall. Oh, my big trees are starting to turn. I'll have to go take a walk up in the woods and go check them out. The main thing to keep in mind is that mixed messages will drive you crazy. And that's honestly the point that I think we've reached. I think a lot of us are being driven absolutely bonkers because we're getting mixed messages. Because there's so many different things that have worked for different people. And that's a wonderful and a really frustrating thing all at the same time. So you have to decide who you are going to be listening to. I also want you to be careful because I've also seen lately that some of these recommendations are actually driving people to go back to their eating disorders. And it's under the guise of, oh, this is the way that it worked for me, and this is what you should be doing. Well, I've seen some people that have been triggered back to their eating disorders because they're trying something new. So be really careful about what you're listening to and what you're thinking about applying, and think about it beforehand and say, is there a chance that this is going to make me go back to where I don't want to go? I think I'm going to head inside because it is like 54 degrees. It's getting cold. The sun is obviously setting, so I'm going to go finish this in my new office space. We'll be right back. Hang on just a second. Alrighty, it's a little bit warmer in here. So here's my new office space. I now share a room with my daughter instead of with my husband so that when he is on nights, he will actually be able to sleep during the day and I will be able to conduct business from my office because she doesn't work nights. So she can get up and leave the room if need be, or she can also be very quiet and I won't wake her up. Anyways, one of my favorite quotes that I heard this last week is very applicable to what we have been talking about and dealing with, because so many of us are becoming almost obsessed. Sorry, the doggies are whistling at the door. Almost obsessed with our diet and our macros and figuring out what's going to work for us. And there's one thing that I want you to keep in mind. You need to live life. Don't let life live you. When we get too focused on our macros and our diet and exactly what's going into our bodies, we tend to forget about and possibly even neglect some other areas that we really do need to be working on at the same time. So keep that in mind as well. And finally, we need to listen to ourselves more than we listen to others. Because when we try something new or we're thinking about trying something new, our body and our mind can give us feedback that others don't get. They don't know what happens to you when you eat a certain way or you eat a certain food or you try a certain something. So it's really important to pay attention to your body and exactly what it's telling you about the choices that you're making or about a choice that you're thinking about making. So almost all of this advice, honestly, came from my crazy German friend in the Mighty Network meeting last week, and she was on a roll. She was literally just talking, and she said most of these points, which I completely agree with her. I was literally sitting there taking notes while she was talking because she was on fire. But my absolute favorite part of this entire thing. Hell is going to have to fly and pigs are going to have to freeze over before somebody gets it right for you. Now, granted, she didn't say the whole thing, but she started to say hell's going to have to fly. I mean, hell's going to have to freeze over. But I had to write it that way because hell is going to have to fly and pigs are going to have to freeze over before someone gets it perfect for you. Without knowing you, without talking to you, without being in your body, without knowing what your body needs from your side of things. So every once in a while, it's time to just shut up with all the noise and listen to what's in here and what's in here and take a breath and take a break. Much like my house, a little chaos, a lot of noise, but a lot of love. Most everyone out there who is offering you advice or trying to tell you what to do, they really do want the best for you. And a lot of them really do believe that their advice is the magic key to your problem, to unlocking your issues. But you are the one that gets to determine which channels you're going to tune into and which people you are going to follow. And don't feel bad if you have to unfollow some people, if you have to stop listening for a little while. Self-care is really, really important, especially when we're on this journey. So I want to encourage you guys to take care of yourselves. Take a step back if you need to. Be quiet. Enjoy the silence and just breathe. Thank you so much for making this the best 200 episodes I could ever imagine. I had no idea I was ever going to be a YouTuber. I used to make fun of my children for saying that they wanted to be YouTubers. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that worked out. Thank you so much for all you guys have done over this time. It's been incredible. I am looking forward to the next 200 videos. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you and for me as well. Please consider liking, subscribing if you're new, and then share this video for anyone else that needs to be told, just to shut out the noise. It's okay. It's okay to just do you sometimes. I love you guys. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for checking in with me, and I'll see you on the way. Bye, guys. You can kind of see it. Oh, my lens is dirty. Hang on. There we go. We sometimes, and now I have to sneeze. I feel it coming. Oh, have been blessed. Okay. Oh, and my stomach just gurgled. Probably got picked up too. So, sometimes it might be, oh my gosh. Okay, now my eyelash is connected. What the heck?
You're just having a tough time.
This is funny. And just exist. Oh my Lord in heaven. Can you go deal with your sister, please?
It's recording, Bella!
Oh my cow. Happy 200th anniversary, everybody. You got her. Oh my gosh.
My tiny.
Oh.
I was gonna ask Mommy if I can have double cherry punch.
Mommy is busy recording, darling.
What did you ask?
Double cherry punch.
You're gonna have that later. Can you wait? Thank you. You two need to shut up. The dogs.
The
I
dogs.
swear.
The dogs also need to shut up with the noise. Just saying.
Really do. Okay, I shall be quiet now.
Anyways.
Great.
I'm gonna have to kick you out too. Please consider like, subscribe, and share. Woohoo!
It's true. Right.
You're sleeping with your head in the brick?